Shabbat Shalom, Islam, Salamu Alaikum, peace. So yeah, man, that's what we doing. We raising the frequency, period. So it says, when you look at divinity inside of you, it changes what you see outside of you. The Lemurians, the Lemurians, the Lemurians, the Moors. All right. So, in this book, here, shout out to Dr. Asura Alim El-Bey for the download. Okay, he was the one that suggested that I get this book and read this book. This book is heavy. So, for me, I try not to get into all of that, because before the shift of the tectonic plates, it used to be one landmass, which I kind of feel like it still might be somewhat connected, right? So let's read a little bit about this real quick. It says, where is the lost continent of Mu? In the lost continent of Atlantis. See, my perspective is this whole situation is Lemuria and Atlantis. See, we keep trying to delegate this whole situation down to one place when it's really not that, man, because we were all over the world. America is the true old world. Atlantis, Lemuria, before it went under. Okay? So, I just feel like, man, at this point in time, we already know what's going on. We already know what's going on. Now, Cable Land, Egypt, Lemuria, America, Atlantis, Mu, Lemuria. All the same thing, man. You got these melanated people running around spiritually high frequency, spiritual, cosmic beings. This is what we do. So it says, have Mu and Atlantis been discovered? Yes, Mu and Atlantis have been found. The new book, America is the True Old World, has the answer to all those questions and more with their discovery. And me, people ask me, I'm like, listen, man, I'm all these titles and more. Shouts to Amunhotep Chavis El-Bey. He is the writer of the book. This brother went in. So let's read some more. It says, over the last hundreds of years, people have been infatuated with ancient civilizations like Sumer, Egypt, and India, all melanated places. Sumer, melanated. Egypt, melanated. India, melanated. High spiritual beings, man, at all different kinds of levels. However, those civilizations could never be in the New World, the Americas, because the landmass was first discovered by CC in 1492, which is what they teach us in schools. But it's not true, man. America is the old world. El Capo land, Egypt. You have Egypt, the empire, and then you have the new and the old Egypt. But over here in the Americas was the empire, just like Kalalus. So right about now, man, I just feel like at this point in time, we should already know this stuff, man. We should already know this stuff. Now, this is not the point anymore to me. To me, everybody has their own perspective. You know, I feel like at the end of the day, you know, I feel like certain ways of living, which is nothing but religion, certain ways of living have caused division. And I really believe that these other ways of living was nothing but division. Because if you keep us divided, if you create these situations that keep us divided, we will always be at each other's throats and we'll never grow. We will never grow, man. So I feel like these situations have been put out here so that we stay divided and that we never grow. Us spiritual beings, man, you know, especially us of Sirius. We understand, man, certain things. A lot of people don't, man. So I just wanted to elaborate on the book. Let me go a little further. But they're also hieroglyphs. They're also Egyptian, Moor hieroglyphs. Phoenician. So what's this say? Phoenicians bringing gifts for the Persian king. Persepolis relief, 5th century BC. Now, we know that this chronology, we really can't trust it because the pyramids were built way later. Well, Anatoly Fomenko already proved that the chronology was off. But come to find out, it's way, 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 way off. Right. So now, there's some hieroglyphs. So let me pull these hieroglyphs up. So these hieroglyphs, right? These are Egyptian Moorish hieroglyphs. But check this out, though. Check out this up here. And then see how deep the cut is here. See how deep the cut is here? Right? But look at this, though. Look at where it was erased. It was scratched out. So why? What? Why did they scratch this out? Why was this scratched out? So, you know, these are more hieroglyphs. Right? So it's just, man, why? We already know why. They're trying to cover this shit up, man. So this is more hieroglyphs from the Palermo stele in Egypt. As you can see, well, you can't see it right now, but the owl represents the Moor, and the term Moor in Egyptian means a high priest of Anu. right? High priest of Anu. So the owl is also a symbol of Tartaria, and it represents the wise ones who know who, and supervision, since owls can rotate their heads 360 degrees. So these are the wild ones. The owl is the symbol. The owl is a symbol. The owl is in here. We just can't see it because they scratched it all out, man. You hear me? So the Phoenicians, man. The Phoenicians. The Phoenicians. So let me go into something else. Did I get rid of that? Let me see. Give me 1 second. Bear with me. So I had something I wanted you guys to see something, but give me 1 second. I'm just going to do it from scratch all over again. I had all this stuff queued up, but you know. See, I got so much stuff, man. Just sit back. I'm trying to make a point. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So we see this, right? All right, now this is a family crest. This is a family crest. Now check this out. The Phoenician origin, right? It says the Phoenician origin of Britain, Scots, and Anglo-Saxon by L.A. Waddell. According to the book, Phoenicians established Europe. The Phoenicians established Europe, which means that the black nobility that ruled Europe was in America first. So y'all getting it twisted. Y'all think it's like these Phoenicians, these Egyptians, these Moors, they are Americans. But you know, people beef. I mean, you think all these years ain't nobody doing no fighting? They fighting. When the world gets overpopulated, when your situation gets crowded, people start getting plotful. Just like now. But look, check this out. In the book, also in this book, America's the Old World. Okay, then you got Pangea, the supercontinent. Makes more sense because it shows you that the Arctic North Pole, aka Mount Meru, as the center of source of creation, aka the Garden of Eden, which makes perfect sense because creation starts from the inside of the center source, or the womb of creation, known as Mother Mary or Mount Meru. Yes, X marks the spot. Okay? The cross or the swastika pattern. All one and the same symbol. Then you have your tile also, right? That forms the Garden of Eden located at Mount Mu, the mother motor, or the Arctic North. So it says This is out of the book, right? So it says Antarctica with no ice cap. So in 1605, world map by Joseph Hall from Brown University that shows Antarctica without any ice cap. Yes, Antarctica used to be a holy land, Terra Sancta, which means holy land, before the polar ice cap. Okay, this is before the polar ice cap. Near to Terra Sancta is Phoenicia, which is at the midway point of the Y-shaped canal on the map. The Phoenicians biblically were the Canaanites. The Canaanites were Moors, since Canaan was the son of Ham, Cush. Canada was also the land of Canaan. And there were Phoenicians. The Mayans were also Phoenicians. So I had that picture. Wait a minute. I want to go back to that Phoenician picture.